Futuristic, idealistic, and above all else, bold and very, very big. It's the vision of a brand new Saudi city, with the company trying to market it. Today it is just desert, vast, flat and empty. The vision is still just that, a vision.
So there's a big lagoon there, and we're going to create a financial island there. That financial island will have the big building.
Nidal Jamjoon is in charge of turning vision into reality.
When the city is all built, we are estimating a total of about 1.7, 1.8 million living in the city. Okay? We are estimating that the city could create up to 1 million jobs.
His job is to convince investors this is where they should be putting their money.
Just don't sell a building, we sell a lifestyle.
And that's what this city is about.
That's what the city is about. People are buying our properties just to live a certain lifestyle.
It's a huge
and we like to show, this is the
Jamjoon's company, Dubai-based EMA, has plenty of big site experience. Housing in the US and China, a new port city in Pakistan, and the world's tallest building to be in Dubai. Their formula for finding investors seems to be paying off.
Every day when I bring somebody to the site and they see what we're doing, he goes back as a converted person feeling more confident that this is a reality, this is happening on the ground.
And they're already doing a lot. 2 kilometers of the planned 42 kilometers of canals have already been dredged. Even he is awed by the scale of what they're embarking on.
This city is going to be half the size of total Bahrain and 3 times Manhattan.
3 times the size of Manhattan?
3 times Manhattan, yes.
That's huge.
Absolutely huge.
That you're building it from scratch?
From scratch, yeah.
Just looking at the desert, it's hard to get an idea of just how vast and big this entire complex is going to be. But when you look at this entrance avenue here, lined by palm trees that runs 15 kilometers, almost 10 miles, you truly get a sense of just how big it's going to be. King Abdullah Economic City, as it's called, has the hopes of the nation riding on it, quite literally. Already, 10 million Saudis have bought shares.
Our target is to inject sufficient amount of investments into the economy to produce a growth in the GDP that is twice as much as the growth in population, to create new jobs and to enhance the income per capita.
The Saudis are taking their oil wealth and investing it in their future. A surge in oil prices has given them a glut in the bank. And unlike the oil boom in the 70s, they say they are spending this one more wisely.
This boom is more focused and segmented toward human resources development and improving the quality of life and enhancing the income per capita for Saudis. So it's a much more focused and a wiser boom than the boom we enjoyed in the 70s.
Work is already at a feverish pace, and with good reason. Saudi is not just brimful of oil, its birth rate is booming.
We're following a phased approach, and we're trying to do a little bit of everything, so it gives it a city feel.
The vision is for a zone city. As well as the business district, there'll be power plants on the periphery, next in industrial parks, plastics and other companies are expected. There'll be a university, a stadium for 45,000 people, one of the largest mosques, villas for the well-off and apartments for others. And the city isn't just going to be about work and sleep. There's going to be 14 kilometers of beach, about 10 miles of it. Scuba diving, water sports, 5 yacht clubs, berths for about 3,000 vessels and marinas here. There's going to be 2 18-hole golf courses, not to mention resort-style hotels. If this seaside idyll sounds a little too good to be true, you're not alone. Skeptical Saudis worry investors may get cold feet, crashing the value of the city. Others fear Saudi's sometimes less than easy visa policy, particularly for younger businesswomen, and their, relative to the Gulf states of Dubai and others, seemingly muddled and slow business approval process could hamper progress.
We do have some challenges and deficiencies, and the sky is the limit in terms of improvement, and we have declared our overall goal, which is 10 by 10. We'd like to be among the top 10 most competitive nations by 2010.
King Abdullah Economic City is not to be alone. Plans for 7 other smaller economic cities are also being turned into hard reality on the ground. The king has staked his name on this city. The nation's future is tied up in the concept.
Nothing is impossible, you know. Who would have thought that the Suez Canal would have been built, years ago? So we can do it. There's nothing impossible.
Who indeed? But there's a long way to go before this vision is realized. Nick Robertson for Inside the Middle East in Saudi Arabia.